Hello fellows, today I'm going to be showing you guys some strats for floor 9 and 10 of Tower of Raging Tempest. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because every single person that I've seen beating this tower has fallen on floor 9 and 10 like a bajillion times. And some of the strats I see being advertised on YouTube from the guides are, let's just say, unoptimal. Starting off with this part, kind of just want to stand on this edge and then just jump on. You shouldn't be having too much trouble with that. Now here's where the real fun starts. So first part's pretty straightforward. For this jump at the top, just hold S, and then once you make it to the double jump, immediately start holding A and do the wrap. Now what I've seen a lot of people do here, probably just Vilo land, is they just tell you to bottom flick onto this. Now that work, but there's a super much easier way, which is just press space. Yeah, that's a lot easier to do than that. Now this is just camera control. Sometimes the elevator doesn't bring you enough, but it's pretty easy. So most of this can't really be stratted, but yeah. Kind of washed at this tower, but it's fine. Here, yeah. So over here, kind of imagine yourself, there's a falling platform after this, right? And you're trying to get to the top right, so just jump and go to the top right, and then you should be able to do this every single time. Now for this one, I just go into the wall like this, where a bit of myself is off. Just turn and hold W, and you should land on it every single time. And for this, just do what you would do on like Tower of Bench Trauma, kind of tilt sideways and the jump. Makes the jump pretty easy. Most of this is pretty easy. You just kind of do it. This. So the timing for this jump is basically how I like to look at it is jump here, and then once basically one head's length before you hit the top, and then you just jump. Although the timing's pretty lenient. For that one, just jump as early as possible. Same with this. For most of these kind of jumps, I like to just turn in and turn out immediately. So my arm will touch the elevator for a split second, so that I'll be able to do the jump. This jump's just muscle memory. Like, you just kind of have to practice it. And this, don't try to go as close as possible. You're kind of just aiming for the second stud, right? Because if you go too close, there's a chance you might just like not make it because you slam into the wall. So kind of just trying to aim for the second stud, and you should make it most of the time. This one, it's pretty long now. Now this, it's mostly just practicing the timing, but just note that you want to do it a slightly later. Like, it might look like you're able to touch it, but you're not. And you might hit it too early. Okay. Now for this, you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then kind of just tilt a little bit sideways. On the 4th truss, that's when you want to jump, and then you should be able to make it. Just hold W, and then once you actually make it to that, jump, and then immediately switch to A, like the first few jumps of this floor. And this is just a long jump. Just treat it like a 12 stud. Also, this is pretty easy. Just kind of go around. Now this part, people usually say to immediate. Okay, wait, I forgot. Okay. People usually say once you so you jump right when it's about to go down, and you should be able to make it. For he will say to jump on it and hold space so you can land on that. An easier way to do this, wait for it to go up. When it goes down, just climb up with it, and then and then you just jump off, and you have a lot more space to jump off. That was a bad example. Let me do that again. Okay, so you're up here, jump, Those. Hey, what am I doing? All right. Did this move forwards? Yeah, whatever. Something looks off here. Whatever. Okay, yeah, you jump down. And then here, it's a bit of camera control. You want to be on around the second stud. Jump off. And you should make it pretty easily. Here, just press it immediately, like as early as possible. And then you should be able to make it pretty easily. This, it's a lot tighter than it looks. Just treat it like this is like a pretty tight squeeze. So just kind of just straight align yourself with it once you get there. Here, just jump, shift, and you should be able to make it. So reverse head hitter, pretty lenient conveyor jumps. Don't jump too late. And then for this jump, I like aligning myself outwards a little bit. Hold W and D and just turn. Hold W and D. So outwards a little bit, WD, turn, jump late. And then you should make that almost every single time. Now, floor 10. First few jumps are just muscle memory and practice. That you just jump down onto a falling platform, hold space, and just jump here. Now for this jump, you have to kind of avoid a pull in the middle. I like doing a 12 stud jump setup and then doing like that. Kind of just want to, as high as you can, hit that, and then you should be able to hit that, turn around, and then it's pretty consistent. Now for this, don't try to go in too early or else you'll hit the wall, right? So you just want to press W a little later, and you should be able to touch it. So just remember to hold W late there. And then for this part, kind of go 45 degrees and then hold D, and then you should be fine. Yeah. Kind of a squeeze. This jump's a little long, but there's not really a strat for it. For this, go into first person. Try to align yourself like this. Align yourself with the elevator. Jump and then hold W. But just don't hold W too late. You might need to practice it a little bit. Here there's a progress kill brick. But the way I like to align myself, if I put shift lock and it zooms in like this, that's a bad alignment. Just kind of shift it until it doesn't do that. And then just jump. As timing's a little difficult. But just, once again, just practice that. Like, a lot of this gets really consistent, so I don't know why people are, like, tweaking on these floors. For this one, you want to go as right as possible. Go as right as possible. And then turn right. And remember to hit the elevator. I've fallen on this part so many times. This is basically the only part I fell on, but hit the elevator and you should make it every single time. For here, don't try to go diagonal on it, because you see there's a platform on it, so you're probably... Okay, why is that an insta-kill? So as I was saying for this part, try to aim for this little side rung thing. As close to it as you can. And don't do like that. As I was saying, aim for the side rung. Instead of shift flicking, do a normal flick. Do the wrap around, you should be fine. Now for this, jump yourself at the edge. Just do the jump. Now the timing for this is purely off muscle memory, but usually you'll jump around. Like, it doesn't even matter. As long as you don't jump too early, you should be fine. Like, you can jump here and you should... Like, as long as you jump somewhere near the end, you should be fine. It's not too late. Make sure you're still behind the darts. This is kind of like Tower of Crow punishment morphers. It's pretty easy. It's really lenient. Here. Immediately turn 180 degrees. This jump, you could easily flat side. Just keep that in mind. For this jump's really hard. Somehow I didn't follow this same time, but basically, I want to hit this elevator late and then immediately turn to the right and onto that platform. Alright. Actually turn a little bit and then hit it late, and then you should be able to make it. But you could always bump your head. I'm trying to bump my head right now. Yeah, if you hit it too early, you bump your head. So you want to do it late and make it on. So this one's really easy to hit your arms onto the progress kill brick. And it'll just send you back to the starting floor. You don't want that. So what you want to do, stand at this edge, go back and then forwards. Don't go too forwards though, or else when you hold W, your hands will touch it. You want to go backwards a good amount, or else you're going to get slime. Just go here, backwards, forwards, and you should make it. You will very rarely never make it. So that jump's pretty long, don't underestimate it. This, go around, be fine. Hey, this has not happened to me in a while. Why did it do that? Okay. And this, just wait till the end. You can wait a good amount. The roof doesn't really, you can't really hit your head on the roof there. It's pretty lenient. Just wait like 3/4 of a second. This one, make sure you hit, like jump as late as possible. And don't lose your momentum, whatever you do. Or else you're gonna not make the jump. And you're gonna slam the side of yourself onto the thing. That's just a camera control jump, and then you're on to the final stretch. In my opinion, the final stretch is the hardest part of this tower, not just because of nerfs, just like harder than floor 9 and 10 in general. Starts off pretty easy though, but it does ramp up in difficulty. There's basically nerfed forts that stick out. Most of it's pretty straightforward. For this one, make sure you're high up before you do this jump. Because if you're not making it. Oh. Because if you're too low, you're not making it. Yeah, like that. So you want to be at least on the 3rd rung. Hold D, jump, and then press the elevator. Jump a lot earlier than you think here. If you jump too late, the thing's going to slow you down. You're not going to make the jump. Yeah, so make sure you're around like 3 studs away before you jump. This is the same as floor 10, except you just have to... It's a camera control jump afterwards, right? So evaluate, gotta go around, right? Let's do that. Make sure you're 90 degrees going into this lodge, or else it's gonna drop you. This happened to me on one of my runs, and I actually crashed out. It was actually horrible. 90 degrees, and then just hold W and turn the corner. Now, you want to be like close to the truss when you do this, or else it's gonna drop you, right? So if you're ever in a situation where you're on this rung, it's suboptimal, go to the top, press W twice, and then you should be able to do it. This jump's really long though, so just don't choke it. I somehow didn't fall in this jump when I did, but yeah, it's a pretty long jump. That's just a header. Now for these jumps, press W until you make it to the edge. Literally just shift and then jump. And it gives you the most amount of momentum possible. This part's hard. The jump, immediately go all the way to the right and jump there. It's really failable if you don't know what to do. But you immediately go to the right of the platform. Here, wait for it to hit this. Now the timing for this, people might be thinking it's weird. Think right when the spinner touches the kill bricks, like off. So right here. You should make it. This jump's scary, but it's pretty unfailable. Just make sure at the top or here, slide down until basically you're here, where you're facing the stud, and then just do a jump. Facing the last stud, this stud, just do a jump. You're like going forwards and turning. It's like the most amount of surface area you can touch it. Because if you do it like this, it's like really tight. Go forwards, and then turn right as you press jump. That's like, jump's really long, don't underestimate it. You might think you're home free here. A lot of people say you are. I've fallen past this part, trust me. Now, if you hit your head on that, it's basically netted. Like, you could hit your head, yeah. So that's fine. Unless you do that, don't do that. Okay. You just jump around. And the gameplay is pretty easy. This is like a wiggle. Just wiggle a few times. Pretty lenient. This, now you can do it two ways. You could try to do it like a momentum jump, but you have to practice. If you want to do the momentum way, practice it, because you don't want to overshoot it or undershoot it, and it's a bit weird. Second way to do it, the same thing. Half of your body off the push box, then right as you're about to go under the thing, just jump. It's pretty easy. Then over here, same strat as the second to last jump with floor 9. Angle yourself a little bit, hold W and turn. Might take some getting used to. That you could. I did this, but I corner flicked off the corner of the truss. It's a little risky though, but like it makes the jump shorter. You could also do it like this, but it makes the jump slightly longer. Here, you have to hit this elevator. It's pretty lenient, and then you just go up here. Same thing here. Half of your body off of the block, or not even half, like 3/4 off. A shift, and yeah, you beam the tower basically. That's it. You did it. You've done it. Boom. Now the strat I use for this jump is the Tower of Champions Road last jump. Kind of go like that, right? Some people like doing it just like straight up. I don't like doing it like that because you don't get enough distance. You can also do it like Tower of Bent Trauma, but I just do it like this and then turn sideways to kind of like reach for the elevator, and then boom, you beat the tower. Good job. Something I do want to clarify though is the button on floor 9 outside. The way I did it was kind of weird, so I just want to show you guys one more time. Let me get off this. Let's just go back. Let's go back. It's like up here, right? So you got this moving thing up and down. So you stand here. For some reason they made it so this disappears when you press the button, so it soft locks you. I guess that's like a shadow buff or something. I also add a bunch of random kill bricks to the floor 10. It's weird. Here, top, jump. Okay, top, jump, climb up with it, and then jump off. It's easy as that. Anyways, I hope this helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.